Today I wanted to show you my auto-watering system using an Arduino. The board I'm using is a Autowatering R3. It basically works the same as a Uno or an Arduino, a basic one. So it is powered using 4 AA batteries. This is a battery pack. You can power it with a cable or anything, even a solar panel if you're really into overkill. And so basically how it works, it's that the board is connected to a relay, and the code inside of my board is basically ordering it to, once this moisture sensor is dry, to activate the pump, the relay, which activates the pump, which should have a tube inside a water source. And if this is dry, then it's going to tell the relay to open up. The pump's going to drain the water in. The pump's going to drain the water into the soil. And once it's moist enough to some degree inserted into the board, then the relay is going to shut down. And you're good for a couple of hours or days. So I'm going to show you how it works. And I want to note that everything basically requires no soldering. But unfortunately, I had to use this battery pack, and the only way I managed to make it work with the relay is by soldering the ground wire to the pump. The pump and the battery pack didn't want it to go well together, so I had to solder it. But other than that, it is all doable with just plugging it, DuPont wires and jumper wires, and no soldering. So this is how it works. See, right now it is in some water, and the pump is off, but if I were to remove it, it activates the relay, lets the current go in. And now I just need to put on this pipe, and so it would be able to drain the water, and also find an enclosure that would resist rain, dust, and other things, because it's gonna be outside. So what I had on hand, but I think it's gonna be too small, was this thin client box. It's from a thin client. For those who don't know what a thin client is, basically it's a very cheap PC for offices. And I removed the board in it just to keep the case, because I thought it was the average size. I think it would do for the board and the relay. I was mostly worried about the board, but yeah, it should go inside. I need to drill holes and to make everything impermeable, waterproof, because there are some holes in it. I'm just gonna stick some tape or styrofoam, glue it, and I'm gonna probably get the cable from here. It's already made a lot of holes. And yeah, this thin, I wanted to make the cable go underneath, but now I'm scared of the rain, so I'll see. At least the board and the relay will fit in there. I'm not worried about the pump. It's okay if it's, if it takes water. This is gonna be into a case, a plastic case, because the batteries are in it, and there's a hole. I don't know why there's no screw in it. And the motion sensor, I don't really care about it getting, it's the whole purpose. And this little board, I need to find something to protect it as well. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Okay, so my enclosure is now finished. It looks a bit rough, but I should be okay. So I've drilled a few holes to get the waterproof part to get out and be used, such as the pump and the moisture sensor and the outlet for the power source. Right now it's still plugged to my computer, but I'm gonna use a solar powered battery. So right now it is pretty mangled up in here. I've tried to put some rubbers to keep it clean, but it's not fixed to anything, and I don't think it will, because I'd had to drill more holes, and the purpose of this box is to be waterproof as much as it can. But the relay is hooked up, the board is powered, and the only thing I have to do to make everything work is to switch this thing, and the pump turns on. So this is the only thing. I could have, make it face this way and drill a hole, and so I can use it from the outside, or solder a bunch of wiring and have another switch that I can, I could just replace this switch with an external one. I just switched the one outside and it would do the same thing, but I'm pretty lazy. And I'm finishing this up, but I'm not in the mood to do more tinkering and crap. Same thing, this wire is soldered. To get it, to fit in this hole, I should have desoldered it, put another thermo tape on it, but I just don't wanna. I don't wanna get bothered by it. I don't wanna get bothered doing this. I just wanna be done and test it out and have my project finished, and maybe I'll do another one for other plants and a V2 version or whatnot. But yeah, it still works. I just need to get it outside and set everything up, and we should be finished. There's the wiring system. All the cables are inside this box, and here I have the water supply connected to my solar paneled battery. Here's the tube that gets the water into it, and so right now it's moist, so it's not gonna trigger it. Is the battery off? Am I fucking losing my mind? It was off, but it shouldn't turn on. If I remove it, then it turns on. I'm gonna stop doing that because that's way too moist. And the water drainage is okay, but I'm afraid it might rot, or yeah, I'm not sure what it's gonna do. It's all protected by the there's a hole, of course, but it's a bit protected on the sides. And if it ever rains, I just need to disconnect the battery. I'm gonna take this one back, and hopefully this plant's gonna do something. And here is another one. If my dog didn't eat it because she was munching at the dirt yesterday, I don't even know where the seed is. I think the seed ate it. I don't know where it is. Oh, maybe. I can't find. Oh, there it is. There it is. Can you see it right there? Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna add a few droplets of water, just so in case. It's supposed to rain, but it didn't rain in like 4 days. It hasn't rained in like a week, 4 days. So this I need to throw it out. I need to throw the dirt and plant a new seed in it with new soil. This one is a bit too flat. This one will do. I have a couple. I even wanted to use this as a flower pot, but yeah. Alright. I'm gonna do the gardening. Maybe not now because it's very hot. But yeah, that's about it for the Arduino and the update and whatnot. Alright, anyway, thank you for watching.